Are we on? We live?
Yeah, it's live right now.
All right. Yo, welcome to another episode of the Aftamath podcast. Your boy Snapback T2-0, baby. What's good,
Man,
bro?
what's good, man? This smoke, man. It's B, dog.
Yeah.
These fellas here, boy.
Yeah. That big SEC was going. They thought they was going to go 14-0, win every game, baby. But,
Man,
the ACC boys had something to say. We said, not today. Not today. We're going to block 2 field goals, 2 extra points, seal the game, and celebrate with our trophy. The boys had a trophy, man.
hey, who blocked that first field goal?
Jared Verse.
All right.
Yeah, Jared Verse had a pretty good game. I ain't gonna lie, I was worried because we definitely had Jaden Daniels. We played them in 2019. I don't know, you remember that weird bowl game Florida State had made it to towards the end of that season. We had that weird bowl game 2019, played Jaden Daniels when he was a freshman at Arizona State. So he beat us then. It was a weird game. James Blackman started or whatever, but it was just good to get that revenge back on one of the biggest, grandest stages. Only game on that night. Shouts out to them Florida State boys, man. We're 2-0. We feeling good. Only thing we can do is keep getting better. So we lost a couple guys to some injuries, but I feel like we still got enough depth to rely on to continue to build upon this season, man. Hopefully some of the, because his actual offensive lineman we lost for the season. So hopefully we can still overcome what we got going on next week, next Friday, around this same time.
How many offensive linemen y'all down?
Starting offensive line, got it. It's 3. It's at 3 now. We got 2 that were starters and 1 that was gonna be in the rotation. So it's been guard type guys. But we, like I mentioned, we got this the year we finally the year that we got some depth. It's a little different, just me and you on here now. The energy was different last week. Shouts out to Trav and Corey, man. That was a good pod. But but this year we got a little bit of different depth with the team. With as far as we brought in some guys, and then we also had some guys on the team that grew up a little bit. So we got a little bit of depth. So hopefully we can stop the bleeding with the offensive line, especially offensive line. I don't want nobody else to get injured pretty much. Hopefully we can continue to get better and then just build on what we had on how the season started and keep building on it. I'm kind of mad that we got this bye week.
I'm about to say, dog.
I see that momentum, that energy.
People been talking about that on the timeline, bro. They've been saying that early bye week might come back and bite you.
I mean, I feel like we had to though, right? I mean, just because we had that game 0. And I feel like they kind of make teams that had that week 0 take an early bye week, and then you get your regular one later on in the season.
Yeah, I had saw where they were saying like if you play Hawaii, you get like a bye week plus a day or like a day or 2 or something like that, just because they add in that travel back. So, but yeah, that's why a lot of teams like playing Hawaii early. But yeah, man, that week 0 that'll get you, dog. I'm trying to think when we played our week 0 versus Miami. We turned around and what went? That was what 2019.
Yeah, I believe so. I think that was probably my last year in Tallahassee. So yeah, might have been 2018.
It might have been 2018.
2018 going to 2019.
Yeah, it might have been. But yeah, so we had a decent season that year, but we had an early bye week too. I think that year, but yeah, man, we're gonna see if it come back and get y'all.
Yeah, man, we're gonna see. We got an early game next week, Friday, prime time. Everybody trying to crack jokes about the Friday games, but it's all good. But hey, man, I was just like sitting at work, just pondering, thinking, like, damn, man, why Pete Carroll don't get the respect of being like one of the best coaches ever?
Saban, dog.
Even over Nick Saban, bro. Think about it. Nick Saban tried to go to the league. and Nick Saban didn't have the success that Pete Carroll had.
Oh, that is true, though. Dog. That is true.
Pete Carroll was able to win 2 national championships, bounce to the league, win a Super Bowl, and I mean he's been talked about as one of the teams that potentially can go back to the Super Bowl. Nick Saban tried to go to the league, wasn't successful. Urban Myers tried to go to the league, wasn't successful. Steve Spurrier tried to go to the league, wasn't successful. And I'm sure there's other coaches out there that tried to go to the league that wasn't successful, that was successful in college. So I mean, I feel like Pete Carroll, he's 70 years old. He got the resume that he got. Why is it he talked about as like up there as one of the top best coaches? Even though they're like he almost look like Vince Lombardi, bro. Because Vince Lombardi ain't even bounce around and win like that. Pete Carroll did.
Man, you know what, dog? When I seen this on the docket, I was like, man, what the hell T got going on?
I was just sitting there thinking that word, bro. I was like, damn, Pete Carroll did it though.
Now you talk about it like that though. I understand where you're coming from now. I understand where you're coming from because I ain't think about it like that. If you put all his work together, yeah, he do got a better
historical USC teams. Yeah, one of the most dominant defenses in the NFL.
And he was out there. And he was out there practicing like he was the QB the other day. Ain't no old coach.
Yeah, when I started thinking about that and I looked up his information, I didn't realize he was 70 years old, man. I thought he was like
60.
I thought he was like maybe early 60s, but yeah, he turned 70 recently, and still seemed to be healthy, still mind sharp, still a pretty good coach, and he's always been a player's coach. He always been a West Coast guy. Got that California hippie vibes to him. So you already know how that go.
He's the Steve Kerr of the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly that's what vibes he give me. Yeah, he definitely has some great players, great teams around him, but it still take a dang great coach to be able to deal with what he had going on, even though it eventually faltered. But that was after they won a championship.
Yeah,
it fell apart a little bit later after they won the championship. So. But that's why I was just sitting there at work. I was like, dang, man, we always praise Nick Saban. We praise Urban Meyer, but we got to think about the GOAT, Pete Carroll, that made the leap from the college level to the
you see lyrical.
Yeah, I see it. But
we're gonna get into it, lyric. We're gonna get into it, baby.
But yeah, Pete Carroll made the jump from the league. I mean, from college football to the league, and still carried the same similar success. So I definitely think we should be giving Pete Carroll his flowers and respecting him as one of the greatest coaches out there. I ain't saying the garbage and thing, of course not, but I'm saying I'm just definitely saying we should give Pete Carroll some talk as well as being one of the best coaches out there. That's all. That's the only point I want to make.
I give it to you, dog. That was not that you broke that. I understand that. He is.
Did some digging, man. I was sitting there thinking about stuff, man. Be taking me away from work sometime, and that was one of the things that took me away from work. And I was like, damn, let's throw it in the docket. I know B ain't gonna understand it until I explain it, so I definitely had to explain it a little bit, man. But yeah, we already kind of kicked it off with Florida State at LSU. Like the dub, even though it was closer than it should have been. We have opportunities. Believe it or not, both of those muff punts that we did get from LSU, we didn't score. We didn't have any points from it, so it didn't really make a difference. But we definitely we missed at least about 24 points off the board that we could have put on the board on them boys that we should have blew them boys out. So, but anyway, shouts out to them boys. 24-23, got the dub, 2-0 going into the bye week this weekend, and then the Florida Gators got lucky again. Go ahead, bro.
Man, ain't no luck in it, dog. It ain't no luck in the swamp, man. Ain't nothing but fight, dog. Ain't nothing but fight and grit, dog. That's all you get out the swamp, man. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, dog. Them boys when it came out there, man, it was so much to take away from that game, man. Billy showed out. He got I ain't seen no freshmen and sophomores being able to go out there and play like that in a while. And the coach letting them go out there and play. And I like that Billy, if a player if like a player mess up, like Montreal Johnson, I'm talking
I ain't
Montreal.
gonna lie. I like Buddy. I like Montel Johnson or whatever his name
Yeah,
is. He a big running back.
bro. He fumbled the ball. They keep him in. Keep running it. You know what I'm saying? Keep running. We know you better than that. That was a mistake. Keep running it. We're gonna let you go. ETN dropped the ball. Keep running it. Keep my grandma gonna
Bro,
call
that
me.
boy gonna be a beast,
Hey,
dog. I'm mad at that, dog. I'm mad at that because he look just like his brother, bro. I'm like, fuck.
hey, you know what I love about our running backs, dog? They run forward, bro. They leaning forward. So whether you hit them or not, they gonna fall forward. It reminds me of how Jordan Scarlett used to run, man. How Jordan Scarlett used to run, but them boy ETN, but
He
that
run.
Fred,
He run. Somebody put a
that
side by
top about
side,
just like him,
and he looked just like what's his name? Whatever
Travis.
the older Etienne.
Oh yeah,
So
bruh.
that's wild. But
He
Florida State
that
still gonna bust him in the mouth.
Nah, dog. And then we got Naquan. Then man, I think if they let Lingard get one touch off that, he trying to score off that one
They
touch.
should
So
bring it. They should bring him in late.
I,
Lingard, and they'll
yeah,
be like that, fresh back, and the teams be tired, and just let him just. I don't know what the situation with.
and you know what, bro? You know what? See, because we got these coaches that are young, and these coaches that they think like the fans do a little bit. They got him on the depth chart this week. He wasn't on the depth chart last week, but he on there this week. So I think they thinking that too. If it might be raining at the game, so it's gonna be a running game. All right, we gonna put Lingard in, the big bruiser back, put him in there in the fourth quarter. That defensive line ain't gonna be able to hold him. Now I can't say Kentucky got a defensive lineman number
Yeah,
0.
they better than what you calling that.
Yeah, Kentucky got a defensive lineman number 0. He reminds me of Gervon Dexter. He a freshman, but he reminds me of Gervon Dexter, bro. He's about the same size and all that. But I was gonna ask you a question because you played D line. What was the reason that the D line was? If I want to see if your reason the same thing I was thinking, the D line was playing so far off the ball.
I don't know, bro. I looked at that too, bro. I don't know. I don't know if they thought somebody was going. I don't know. I never played off the ball like that, and coaches never taught us to. Maybe because I was a big guy, I was a little slower off the ball. I don't get off the ball that quick, but maybe them guys get on the ball quicker and to get them enough space to kind of, I Trey. Shouts out
Yeah,
Trey Watson, rest in peace.
yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
I Trey used to come in and he was able to make moves and kind of shake and slap hands down.
Shoots
It may give
hands.
him more time to do that kind of maneuvering. But I don't know. I saw that too, bro. I was like, what? Why are they doing this? And I thought maybe they might have been twisting. I was like, y'all showing, sometimes the guy cross in front, the other guy come around the back. But I didn't see that either, like twisting or nothing like that. So I thought that might have been happening, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. That's the only thing I really think of, just to give those guys a little more room to maneuver, so they can be in a defensive lineman position, but be like a linebacker type, can kind of see what can kind of come up and see what's happening before they make they move. If it's a run, pass. If it's a pass, they turn it on. If it's a rush, they probably just was quick enough to start where they was at, come up, see what's going on with the play, and decide they need the bull rush, spin move, finesse technique, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know, bro. I saw that too, and I was like, that's crazy, man. But
they asked Billy about it, and he kind of was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question." Like kind of like he not gonna tell you why.
like,
I ain't finna tell you.
you know why?
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I think it was. I think it was they didn't want that the offensive line to get their hands, to be able to get their hands on first. Yeah, they didn't want that, and then R2. I think they thought they didn't want the offensive lineman to be able to work up. They knew they was going to be running the ball. They didn't want them to be able to work up to the linebackers. So if the offensive lineman got to work a little bit to get to the defense line, the linebackers can shoot. Because if you notice, Ventrell was getting some tackles like off the chain, Ventrell Miller, and so because he was running free.
That's what happened when you're a super veteran.
I don't know what it was, but it seemed like he was just shooting off the ball, dog. He was on shooting. Before it slipped my mind, I said I'm gonna look back. I might do it tomorrow if I got time. I'm gonna look back at the defensive line coach because I think he was in the NFL before he got here to see how his defensive line played in NFL because that was I was like, bro, they so far off the ball, bro. What is they doing? Then I was like, maybe they trying to free up the linebackers because Ventrell was shooting off the ball. Then you had Mari Burney. Man, Burney was I was telling T before we got on. I think Burney, the reason why he wanted to stay is because they had him 2 years at safety. He needed to play that linebacker role, man, and learn the linebacker role. And he learned it good. He learned it on the fly, man. But I'm just happy with the youth play. Um, Billy Napier, he allowing the youth play a lot, man. They play
He
early.
playing the best player versus seniority like Dan Muller would have did.
Yeah, you got the show me type thing. Like, bro, they showed you when you recruited them, dog. Put them on the field. Like that goal line stance, one of them goal line stands, we had all like it was nobody higher than a junior, nobody higher than a sophomore, I think, on that line at that time.
Y'all had Desmond Watson out there.
Big Dez was out there. Desmond was out there. I don't even know if Gervon was out there. I know Tyreek Sapp was out there. They had I'm about to say a mob black, but they had Black out there, Dewan Black out there. But they had mostly sophomore and freshmen out there, man, just trying to bust them up, dog. And them boys, Tyreek Sapp, like but Napier had him at the press conference. He let a redshirt freshman talk at the press conference. Like that, you don't really see that because he showed he a man. He stood up on the goal line and helped get that stop the ball, man. Let him be out there and talk. And if he gonna be hey man, it's a new it's bro. I'm so bro. It's good to have a coach though that seemed like he locked into the game. Like I had been saying all before, Ant just needed a coach that matched his energy. A coach that came out there and coached with the same energy he played with. And he got that now. That little spinner Rui pass, though, on who? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was nice, man. Hey, he ain't gonna do that shit all the time.
And they say he be doing it in practice, though. They say he pulled that Napier was like, he did that same thing in practice a couple weeks ago. That same exact move.
He ain't doing that shit versus Florida State. Jerry Verse slamming that shit, nigga. He's slamming that.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching. I said this year I'm gonna pay attention to offense, defensive line. That junk you reposted, with the deep one, with y'all defensive linemen,
Fabian Lovett.
Hey, that was
hey, and then made the tackle and pulled the running back. That's cold. Them boys wrong, bro. Like
that was perfect for him right there, though. I was telling T they gave Odell man, they gave him a new lease, though.
Yeah, and then if you can start bringing in a couple top defensive linemen again, this joint gonna get scary again. Start having that defensive line like 2013 with Mario Edwards.
Oh man, I see you, old boy.
Eddie Coleman and all them boys.
Old boy had to retweet and said a field goal block. Who you think said that?
DeMarcus Walker.
Yeah, I said, God dang it, dog. This dude always come out of nowhere, man.
DeMarcus Walker, he been in the league, but you don't ever hear his name. Mm-mm. I mean, not saying he ain't doing nothing, but he ain't he ain't not the flashy guy. He not the guy of the town like he was at Florida State. Shouts out to him. He's come through pubs all the time. And sorry, I'm watching the game. But he a role player, and he done found his little niche in the league. He done bounced around a little bit. I think he played for the Broncos. He got drafted to the Broncos. He played for the Texans last year, and I think now he with the Titans. So he just carving out his little role, making his money, staying quiet, staying out of trouble, and balling, doing enough to stay on somebody's roster, stay on the team. So that's all that matter, man. So shouts out to DeMarcus Walker, and then shouts out to Jerry Verse, and shouts out to Shaheem Brown for that game-winning block. But go ahead and finish that Gator talk, and we'll talk about these Wildcats coming to town.
Well, yeah, man. But I'm just happy. I'm happy with Ant. Ant look like he caught. He locked in, trying to get that Heisman. Running backs, I love it. Offensive line, I mean, I can't be more proud of that offensive line, dog.
I think that guy that just gave it a touchdown was Jarvis Brownlee. that transferred from Florida State to Louisville.
Yeah, I see somebody posted. Somebody said, "Boy, no, Tyler. Shout out Tyler Johnson, man. Tyler said, sometimes
That's
it
the
ain't.
same one that gave it the touchdown to Jacksonville State.
Hey, Tyler said sometimes it ain't the team, buddy.
Oh man. But y'all got Kentucky coming to town, man. Kentucky got a lot of stuff going on with them right now.
But
I heard they got a top running back. He not expected to play.
Yeah,
situation going.
But then they got the linebacker back today, man.
What linebacker? Does that linebacker worry
Jordan Wright. He got the linebacker. He a senior, like a 5th-year, 6-year senior, and he was suspended. And earlier this week, I don't know when he's gonna come back. Stoops. It's above this. This is above me. When it gets above me. Man, he back now. They announced he back.
That they gonna have him QB spying.
You know he is, dog. Because I was sitting there like, why isn't anybody? Why isn't Utah doing this? Spying him. Yeah, somebody gonna have us. They gonna be spying him. They gonna be spying
I don't know why. But Utah, their defense didn't. I guess you could say they played well, but it wasn't respectable to me because I can't name nobody off their defense. I can't name nobody off the offense either, besides Ken Rising.
Yeah, I said.
I thought the running back from Florida was gonna play a little bit more, but I don't think he really got in.
Yeah, they had the other dude on. Yeah,
he pretty good. They pretty good until he fumbled the ball on the goal line.
Man,
crucial moments. They could have took over that game and beat y'all rump.
It's gonna be a rainy game tomorrow, man. I think it's gonna be a rainy game. I believe.
What you gonna do if they cancel it?
Man, they better not
postpone.
They better not do that, bro. They better not do that, dog. It rained like the beginning of the first piece last week. What up?
Y'all go to LSU or LSU come to y'all?
LSU come to us.
No.
Yeah. That game sold out. You know what I'm saying? Sold out, boys.
What if they beat y'all?
Man, heck nah, man.
What if they switched to Nussmeier by then?
Nah, I seen he was there. Nah, hell nah. I seen he was
They just say he can't. He don't have the same running threat.
Dog, man. Oh boy. I don't know what's up with Kelly, man. But yeah, it's supposed to be rain before we move. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow. For real down there, dog. Like all day rain. But it's supposed to clear up that night.
It's gonna rain here too.
They showed a picture. They showed a picture of the stadium today, and it was raining in that bit.
So, yeah, it was cloudy. It was cloudy most of the day, and it was 70-some degrees.
We don't not will level it out, dog. Man, this I'm trying to.
Then they're just gonna put in a wide receiver playing quarterback that's gonna run all over y'all like what was that dude named Lynn Bowden?
Yeah. First quarter of it's gonna be over by the second half, the second quarter, half of the second quarter.
It's gonna be just like last week's game.
Nah, I think these boys warmed up and they actually get to see, how each other play. All right, now let's go, dog. We know what we got. Let's go. Let's go out here, dog. People talk about
y'all fans. Lucky I couldn't find my Kentucky hat. I got a Kentucky hat somewhere around here.
That's a sign you couldn't. Trey Dean. People's talking about Trey Dean, but Trey Dean, ranked number 34 in tackles right now for one game, and with 12 tackles so far this year. He did slip up one time.
Where you getting these rankings from?
I told you, it's in it's
Football Focus.
Nah, dog. It's in college football. It's a college football little thing.
I see it.
Yeah, it's real shit.
Oh, it's on ESPN.
Yeah, real shit. So yeah, man.
Shouts out to Kosi Perry, elite second in passing yards.
Dog, I had to say, bro. Hey, let me tell you, dog. I had to.
Shouts out to James Blackman leading the country in QBR.
Hey, bro, let me tell you, I had to go and check to see if it was another brother named Kosi Perry out there in the world. Because I said, dog, Kosi still.
Yeah, I think he's still like a red shirt junior.
Yeah, that's like Divide Wilson. I was like, bro, I forgot all about him. That was at Georgia. Remember that big recruit?
No.
He
This is so long.
Yeah, dog. It was like 2019, 2018. Yeah, them boys still out there balling, man.
Well, how you think the game gonna go? Since you got Kentucky squandering, you think they gonna get blown out? How you got the game? How you got the score?
I
Keys
like
to the game, all that good stuff.
I like I think we see that I think we see Killer Billy tomorrow, man. I think we see the Billy that we get to see the side. We saw the side of Billy that's gonna play a hard game and how
Y'all,
his team plays.
y'all had LSU tomorrow. We should have hired Billy Napier.
Hey, they met. They should have though. They should have. I really truly think Billy thought he was gonna be that coach there. It was a no question. Why would you not?
Yeah, it was pretty much a match made in heaven, right
Yeah,
down the road, in same state.
I think Billy was. I think
Drop
he
the
was.
ball.
Yeah, I think he was prepared for it. But man, I think we're gonna see a Billy that we're gonna see the side of Billy that he respects. He loves Florida. He respects Florida, and he gonna show them boys. I don't like the way the last coach let you disrespect Florida. We supposed to have like a 30 year, like how long we had whooped them. It was for some time. We
Yeah,
had with undefeated.
I don't know how long y'all whooped them, but it was long. And then every
Yeah,
time you were like, oh, they finally finna get beat, and somehow y'all would squeeze it out and win again.
yeah,
That's the
man.
same thing with Tennessee.
And we let that
Tennessee,
fool
Tennessee, oh y'all ass whooping too.
we let that fool come in here and do that to us, dog. But it's all good. He eating crow now. He eating crow now. But yeah, man.
We ain't gonna say all that. We still don't know about
Man.
Utah's that deal. They might go over there and be 6-7.
Easy. Oh,
Ah!
the timeline was
Nope, nope, don't do that.
nah, the
Cause y'all did
timeline was
that.
nah, dog. The timeline was
SEC play. We
killing.
play good ball. We gonna whoop Florida State.
Man,
SEC.
you
SEC. SEC.
you played, bro. You played like the lowest team in the SEC.
Oh, the lowest team. They just won a national championship 3 years ago. That's crazy. They the lowest team now.
Man, yeah, man. You play like the lowest team
No.
in the SEC, in the SEC, bro. The
If we
boys
played
sorry.
Vanderbilt and all stuff on my chest, then I'd be like, all right, bro, you got it.
Bro, they got Vanderbilt versus Wake Forest. So like they gonna be at Vanderbilt versus Wake Forest tomorrow
It's a 12 o'clock game.
for SEC Nation, I think.
That's not a bad game. Wait
Bro,
for
it's
it's
the
gonna
freaking,
win.
it's the
They talking
freaking,
about that
the
boy.
freaking, it's the freaking Quizlet Bowl, man.
Remember, I had just said remember last week I was predicting our schedule, and I said if Buddy don't come back before we
What
play
game y'all
Florida
play him?
State,
Hartman,
uh,
Sam Hartman.
the fourth game, yeah, Sam Hartman.
Damn, y'all
And he
got
just
him. Y'all
came
got
back.
them after Louisville.
No, we got Boston College and then Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. All right.
So right now, I'm just scouting out everybody, seeing what everybody got, seeing what everybody want to put on film. And I know who we gonna beat. Pretty much, I can go through the schedule again after I watch tomorrow.
What you think about Louisville though, dog? 17-14 right now.
I don't know what UCF is, man. I wanted to go to this game actually. But I mean, I'm sure my coaching staff gonna make sure these boys ready. They're not overlooking Louisville.
Y'all hear that?
And then
Y'all hear that talking now? My coach,
my coaching staff.
my coaching staff. Boy, they family now. They win 2 games and they family now, dog.
What you talking about, bro?
Man,
It ain't like we got beat 59-3 or something, but damn.
man, hey, bro, that was embarrassing, bro.
Nah, see, everybody like, Thomas, why you don't like FAMU? It's not that I don't like FAMU. I love FAMU. That's my school. It's my hometown. It's my city. They represent everything I'm about. Black. It's a black school. Education. Be smart. But y'all was capping a lot the last few years. All y'all little rattlers, y'all was capping a lot. So, hey, that thing turned around quick. And next thing you know, you look at that scoreboard and that bitch say 59-3. That shit don't look good.
Oh, bro,
Y'all gonna bounce back though. Go Raptors.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, boy, what the? I had to went to sleep, though. I took me a nap, man. I said, well, I'm gonna get ready for this Florida State beatdown tonight. So I went in and took a nap,
Yeah,
man.
see, everybody thought Florida State, that was like a sign Florida State was going to get their ass whooped. But hey, we handle business.
Man, this dude, I couldn't, bro. I was like, man, all I was waiting on, I was like, somebody finna get fired. Like somebody done said they finna leave, or they finna go ahead and resign, or something didn't happen in the locker room before they went out. So that ain't look like the same team that played against North Carolina.
Nah,
If that
because
was the same
even
team,
Musa was like off. And he was the one that, the catalyst that carried the team last week. And I don't know. He just looked off. He looked like he didn't know what was going on. I don't know. I don't know what transpired. And they were supposed to have some of the guys back. Isaiah Land was back.
he was back.
It was just weird. It was just weird vibes all around. Like they got too pumped up, too ready for the game. You know, sometimes you get over prepared, and then you come out there and shit the bed.
Man, goddamn. What's Sandy's name? What's the son name? Schrader.
Schrader.
Man, this dude had on his chain. He had on the watch in the third quarter. Man,
He had 5 touchdowns though. That boy had on balled on him.
They put a picture of Travis Hunter crying on Deion's shoulder. I said, man, this is BS here, dog.
He ain't even do nothing.
We'd have been bamboozled, man. Deion using us. Somebody said he went to HBCU to pad his stats for his next gig.
Who, Travis Hunter?
Nah,
Deion,
yeah, the beat up on the HBCU.
I don't know. Do you think he gonna leave though? I don't know. The way he's
Deion's prime time, dog. He want to be the head person in charge. You know what I'm saying? And the head dude to shine.
I mean, it has to be the absolute right gig to open.
How you feel about that Georgia Tech? It's been people talking about he going to Georgia Tech.
I can see that, man. I can see that.
You can see that?
Yeah. Atlanta, the Black Mecca. And I mean, and majority of them boys probably transferred to Georgia Tech with them because of the transfer portal and all that stuff. Yeah, I can see it. That's probably one of those places I can see him doing it. In Georgia Tech. I even messed around and looked at Louisville because they kind of mad at Satterfield, but he finna win this game tonight. And they even the Louisville board throwing the name out. I can see him going to Louisville too, somewhere like that.
What you think he's gonna do to HBCUs?
A little flash, but that's the thing. I feel like he that's what he like. He loved being the brand builder of HBCUs, and I feel like if he leave, everything that he built gonna go back to what it was. Not necessarily go back to what it was, but it ain't gonna be what he built it to, and what it is gonna continue to grow to be if he stays. Because I mean,
is Deion the best player?
I feel like he got like a Eddie Robinson coaching opportunity where he can be like the voice and go down in history as one of the greatest HBCU coaches ever. That's if he stays. And I'm not sure. I'm not Deion. I'm not sure. I haven't interviewed him or nothing like that. So I don't know what's his goal. But I mean, if he stayed there at Jackson State or HBCU level and really built that team up, because he was trying to get them boys to move to the Big Ten, and the Big Ten was having a little movement. He was trying to let's move us to the Big Ten. If he start winning games like that, where he beat FAMU and do everybody like that, and start actually winning and start really making a name for Jackson State in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Oh yeah, people are already calling and trying to get him to come. So I mean, you can only hope he stays there or stays in the HBCU or D2 and really builds them programs up.
Yeah, because he embarrassed us, dog.
He ain't even tried to, man.
That's what I know.
He just wanted a good game, and that's what I just want. I wanted a good game. I was ready to pay Will his $20, but hey, got to spend on groceries and I took his money. Shouts out to Jackson State. I tried to tell y'all in January. But anyways, I don't even think you gave me a score for Kentucky UF game.
shit. I like Billy. We see Killer Billy. He gonna go crazy, man. He ain't gonna let up and slip up like they did last year. So I like I like 40 to 27. I like 40 to 27.
All right, all right.
40 to 27, 40 to 21.
That's a weird ass score.
I know,
Uh,
man.
I'm gonna
That's how it
ride.
happens.
I'm gonna do 34, 24 Gators. I'm thinking
Ah,
Kentucky. Hey, I don't think Kentucky that good. They missing their running back. Will Levis out here eating weird shit.
I
He deserved
told
to
you.
lose. But
You ain't put
he got all the
mayonnaise.
intangibles that NFL scouts look for. So that kind of giving him this overhypeness. And then just Kentucky, man. I just don't feel like they're the same. They don't got Benny Snell back there running the ball. I don't
They
know.
do got smoke. They
They need
do got
some.
Cavassier smoke.
They still got Cavassier smoke.
Yeah, man. That man been there for them 7 years.
Yeah, it seems like you've been there forever too. But I got y'all winning. I'll give y'all that, man. I hate the Gators,
Appreciate
but I ain't gonna do it this time. Maybe with some reverse psychology, I actually pick y'all to win and y'all lose. I'm still gonna talk shit either way
Wow,
because it's
man,
go
come
nose,
on,
baby.
bro. I can't lose, dog. I can't be 1-1.
I can't lose. I can't lose. Oh no. But Dabo Sweeney picked up a big contract this week. We talked about this when Nick Saban signed his contract a couple weeks ago. He's still not the contract he signed didn't make him the highest paid. It did make him the second highest paid coach. With what's been going on the last 5, 6, 7 years with Dabo Sweeney and some of the battles he had with Alabama, do you think he's deserving of the contract that he received? And then, I mean, at the same time, factoring in what has transpired with his coaching staff lately.
That's all I was just about to say. Now, yeah,
So you
he,
think is
they
he
had the
deserving
money.
that contract?
They had the money because Venerable's not being there probably freed up a lot of money. So they
Yeah.
had the money laying around. Dabo was like, "Shit, just give it to me, man. Shit."
Yeah, I've been listening to a couple other podcasts, and they were pretty much talking about how they hire within instead of hiring outside, and
Yeah,
the guys that they hire within, they don't think are the guys that is going to push Clemson over that level to project them to win a championship or be where they were some years ago. So I mean, yeah, like you said, they got more money, they got extra money. These lower level assistants they have now helping with the program aren't the same. Brett Venables, what's his name, Tony Elliott. They're not these same guys that kind of require that pay to kind of stick around. So some of these guys that they have in now are some guys that are just there. They're just guys kind of holding positions, and they're hoping that their superior athletes, these 4 or 5 stars that they have recruited over the years, stick around and kind of pan out. Which, let's looking at Georgia Tech and Clemson. The defense, I fell asleep on it. I ain't watched the whole game. Second half, I ain't seen none of it. But what I watched, the defense still the same. The defense is dominant. The defensive line is coming through. They get into the ball. They have penetrating. They good. And so the defense still is there. We're gonna see what they look like versus some more higher quality defenses, offenses, I should say. We're gonna see what their defense actually looks like versus some higher quality offenses going forward, and that's when we really gonna know because Brett Venables ain't there to kind of dial up something. It's another guy. I don't even know his name yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out going down the stretch here when we get ready to play him. But he's not Brett Venables, and he probably might have some of the same philosophies, but he's not gonna have the same coaching calls, and he's not gonna have the same coaching. So I mean, it's gonna change a little bit. So we just gotta wait and see how this thing plays out throughout the season. But overall, Clemson looked the same. Great defense, mediocre offense. What's his name? ukulele DJ.
Well, that boy look trash.
He didn't. I ain't gonna say he looked as bad as he did last year, but a lot of these other podcasts and other people I've been listening to, they kind of saying the offensive line is kind of bad, and they kind of trying to pin it on that. But I just don't think DJ is that guy. And they saying Kublik or Cole Kublik or whatever his name is, the little quarterback. I think that's a damn.
That's a reporter.
Analyst. Yeah. But the other quarterback they got backing up DJ. They say he looked it better. When I woke up, when I went to sleep, it was a pretty close game. It was like, I think it was 21-10 or 14-10 or something like that. So I was like, dang. But I was like, I'm still going to sleep. And I woke up, it was 41-10. So I was like, all right, they turned it on a little bit, but I think it was the second string quarterback that got in that kind of handled the game. So, I mean, with that all being said, do you really feel like Dabo is going to continue the dominance or the reign that he had over the ACC over the last few years, or do you finally think somebody's going to take it from him this year or in the coming years?
I think his time is his time is almost up. I think
it's gonna go back. He gonna go back to Clemsoning and complaining about people saying he Clemsoning.
Yeah, I think it's some. I ain't gonna say Mike Norvell is gonna do it, but our Mario, he got two. He got Mario in the group now. He Mike winning a little bit. Wake Forest doing something.
NC State.
NC State. Yeah.
So it's coaches out there, it's teams out there that can overtake the conference. But I feel like if any of these boys any of these other teams take the conference and they ain't quite ready and they slip up, they're not gonna get the same respect that Dabo Swinney being with Clemson gonna get. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that money paying out. He got 100 plus until 2031. So we're gonna see how it pan out. And then I think he got a certain clause in his contract if he decides to go to Alabama or something like that after Nick Saban retires. So
you think Alabama would do that?
Like bring him in?
Yeah.
After Nick Saban retires?
Yeah.
Yeah. He played there. He done played against Alabama. I don't think it's like that kind of bad blood because Nick Saban and Dabo hang out in the off season together and all that stuff. So it's not like bad blood there, and it's literally a game to them. And he just want to win. And if he can come in and bring some of his guys, let's say he build up his coaching staff back up, the guys he got now. He happens to bring them up, and they win another national championship or two in the next 8 years before 2031. Yes, Alabama would definitely bring him in, especially if he's beating Alabama or beating Georgia to win a championship, which I don't think that's gonna happen this year. But you never know how that thing gonna fall. Dabo Swinney can somehow start bringing in top 4 or 5 stars again and win another one or two. So you never know.
It seemed like Jeff Scott was the coach that left that kind of broke the camel back.
Yeah, when he went down to South Florida.
Yeah. It seemed like that one kind of broke. And funny enough, he was the quarterback coach, I believe. So that's where it started.
So I mean, that's what college football all about. If you can recruit players and replace coaches, that's what it's all about. Is whoever can do it the best and continue that success. So
you think that's why a lot of these coaches go into manager type roles? They trying to instead of being
a regular coach.
Yeah,
definitely. It takes some of the pressure off of them. But when you become in those manager roles, you got to do more like scouting and taking care of the smaller things and paying attention to more detail. When you that guy like a team GM or something like that, you got to pay attention to more. So I mean, it's all about what you want and how you want to carry yourself.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them say, all right, if you want to be this GM type player, Your players better not be getting no trouble. You better be still winning, dog.
Right.
If that's gonna happen, then if that ain't gonna happen, then you got to be out there coaching. Are you ain't about to get paid? You ain't doing nothing. What are you doing? So
Exactly.
I don't know, but
Exactly. But yeah, man, that's pretty much. We're gonna see how that Dabo Sweeney contract situation play out. That 115 million. We'll see how it play out. But man, we just got got a couple games. They ain't, week 2 normally isn't like one of the best weeks. It just happens to be like that second week. A lot of opening games, pretty big opening games, and then a lot of teams playing their non-conference schedule. So not nothing crazy. So we're gonna run down a couple of these games and let's see what we got. See what we got rolling this week, man.
hey, before we start, make sure y'all go to our college pick'em, man. We'll retweet the post. We'll retweet it. But go to our pick'em
Yeah,
and
sign up
pick your
for the pick 'em.
teams.
Each week they're gonna have the top NFL, top college games. Y'all pick who y'all pick. I don't know. We might throw something together towards the end for whoever wins that thing. And we might throw a little gift card or something.
And
See
yeah,
who got
and
the
we
best
good. We
picks.
good for it. Beezy won the 25 for the
Yeah,
bottle.
and we ain't even get the subscribers and
Yeah,
followers we wanted.
well, it's all
We
good.
still good for it. We still gonna look out for you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's run down a couple of these games and then we'll move on to the NFL slate and see what we got popping this week because the NFL starts this weekend as well.
Yeah.
It's a crazy game last night.
Boy, was it? Yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, we got first Arkansas State, Ohio State. Now T dropped something to me that I had overlooked, but I saw some people talk about it on the timeline. What was that again?
James Blackman. Everybody know James Blackman and the struggles he had with Florida State back in the day. Couple well shit.
Dang, that seemed like so long ago,
Yeah, it
man.
was only 2 years ago. Because remember he started like 2 years ago, and then I think he played like 3 or 4 games, and that's when Jordan Travis kind of took over and kind of took over the reins of the team. And I was pretty much it for James Blackman. He ended up transferring to Arkansas State. He didn't play a lot last year, but it seems like this year the team is kind of his. And last week he not opened up, but he played a pretty decent team. He had I ain't gonna say a pretty decent team, but he had the highest QBR in the nation at 97.8. That's over Stetson Bennett. He had a pretty good game, and then a couple other guys, Bryce Young. And then so we're just gonna see how he play tomorrow. How you got that thing playing out? The spread right now is looking crazy.
43 and a half.
43 and a half. They expect that to be a straight blowout, a straight beat down. I think James Blackman. I want to watch this game because I know how he gonna act. He gonna turn back into that same James Blackman. Be like,
Hey,
bounce out to the sideline with his head. Like, bro, come on, you can't be
hey,
doing that.
hey,
Yeah.
bro, don't lie. That whole time you was going talking out. That's all I could think about in my head was throwing them tantrums.
So yeah, he gonna throw little tantrums, man, be mad. So how you got this thing playing out? You think
I
they
think
can at
they'll
least do a
cover
little
the
something,
spread.
something? So they played Grambling last week,
What the score was?
58-3.
Dang.
So
How
Arkansas,
about we just cancel it and let Arkansas State play Jackson State since they want to put 50 on people.
I think James Blackman to handle that thing. I'm gonna say he gonna do a little something, man.
I think they'll cover the spread. I don't know, bro. Ohio State defense is straight, dog.
But they ain't play as well as I thought they were gonna play last week.
True. I think Arkansas. I think Arkansas State to cover the spread. They ain't gonna
Yeah,
win, but
I think they'll cover spread. It's gonna be like
30. They'll lose by 30.
45-10. So I think they win by 35,
Yeah,
something like that. And then what else? South Carolina, Arkansas is gonna be a pretty good game.
real good one. I picked Arkansas though in the pick'em.
I can't remember who I picked in the pick 'em because I did that picking like 2 weeks ago now. So I'm gonna roll with what I saw last week. They still got that quarterback. I'm gonna ride with Arkansas.
Yes, that's what I got.
And then Kentucky, Florida, you already kind of picked it. We both kind of picked that, so we good on that. Tennessee versus Pitt, 3:30 slate.
I picked Tennessee, man. Tennessee got to do it, dog.
I'm going with the ACC boys, man.
Man,
I'm going with Pitt and the brand new quarterback. They had a nail biter the first week, open the game of the week.
Damn, who they played again?
They played West Virginia.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Pitt, and I'm gonna go with Tennessee to beat Florida in a couple of weeks. And then you laughing. I think Tennessee got a better chance to beat Florida than Kentucky because they actually got a legit offense.
I think that too. They ain't gonna win it though. They got a better chance to win it, but they ain't gonna win it.
We gonna see. The rest of these games are pretty trash. I guess we could do USC versus at Stanford.
That ought to be decent. I like USC to win though. That ought to be decent.
Yeah, I like USC to. I think USC gonna. Everybody's saying it's gonna be a close game. They got a spread at 9.5. I definitely think USC blow them boys out.
Yeah, I think
but
so
you never
too.
know. Stanford back to old Stanford, but they haven't been good in a couple of years, some years now. What about Iowa State? The Boo Boo Bowl.
I feel like they playing that early, but
I think they always play that for whatever reason. They always play it. Those two always play early.
You know what cracked me up by this? That game is those two teams are so opposite. I be feeling like Iowa so slow and just slow and want to just pound the ball at you. Iowa State just being fast a little bit.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy gone. They haven't since Brock Purdy gone. He played for the 49ers now, so they haven't looked the same.
And I know this. I think Iowa gonna win it. But what is is still at Michigan at Minnesota?
Who?
The
coach?
Yeah.
On the boat?
Yeah.
He's still there.
Damn, dog.
That's who y'all gonna get next when Billy Napier get fired.
Nah, that's who y'all need to look at next when.
Hell no, nigga.
You cool with Mike now?
Always been cool with Mike.
Oh hell no, he need to go.
Run the tape back when I wasn't cool with Mike.
There you go, man. Y'all pull the tape back, man.
Somebody run the tape back.
I'm cool with Mike now. Mike, man, bro.
Who you got in Miami versus Southern Miss?
I was just thinking at that. I think Miami gonna win, but I think Frank Go Jr. gonna put some numbers up on
him. Yeah, I mean, rest of them we got Alabama, Texas,
Baylor, BYU. That's gonna be a good one.
Baylor, BYU. That's a good one. The spread's pretty small on that.
Yeah, I think Baylor gonna win that one. Shout out to Dallas Baker, the touchdown maker, man. He coached wide receivers out there at Baylor.
I don't know who I pick in that game, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with BYU just to be opposite. Just to be, just go against you, bro.
Gotcha. And Alabama, Texas, man. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Texas by 3.
Texas by 3? I was sitting here looking at the spread like that.
Nah, bro. Bama gonna blow them boys out.
Yeah, I told you I watched that game today. Texas ain't.
They said Ewers gonna go off though.
Man. Nah, okay. We'll see.
But let's get on this NFL news and we'll hop off this thing, man. This week been crazy. There's some of the news because it's getting close to NFL season starting. A couple guys trying to cash in real quick before the season start. So Lamar Jackson failed to kind of come to terms with a new contract. Everybody know he's trying to get that guaranteed money, like pretty much like Deshaun Watson got that guaranteed 200 plus. How you think that situation gonna play out, man? Because I was talking to somebody on Facebook, man. I don't think it's a bad idea for him to be playing on this rookie contract and not being paid after already winning MVP.
I know somebody said let him keep doing this. Come on down to Atlanta. But yeah, man.
Let's go.
His mom represents him, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope all the best for him. I thought after last year they would give they would have a contract that he wanted.
Yeah, he got hurt though. That's what I
Yeah,
was telling somebody else. Like it was like, oh, he can go anywhere and get a contract. I'm like, I don't know, man. You coming off an injury. They kind of put pause to the organization and make me kind of rethink things and kind of take away a little bit of that money. Like, oh, you got hurt last year, so we're gonna take about 5-6 million off.
you think him and Harbaugh are cool like that? Like they portraying?
Yeah,
You think all right?
yeah. It's more the organization, more people at top that don't want to pay him, that are a little bit hesitant because of the situation they had with Joe Flacco. I think after they paid Joe Flacco, pretty much that same year he ended up tearing his ACL and he pretty much was gone after that.
Yeah,
It never was the same. So they haven't paid Lamar Jackson. He just can't. He's coming off an injury. He's coming off even before the injury. Even though the team lost a bunch of running backs, they still had a pretty weird start to that season before he got hurt or whatever. So they're a little hesitant and trying to be smart with their money now. So man, I mean, I'm sure he gonna get paid and everything gonna work out. So, but I still think it's weird that he gonna be put on that rookie contract with everything he's done so far in the league.
yeah,
Excuse me.
dog. That's man. I don't know, bro. They got. You think it could be done in the middle of the year, the middle of the season?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering because the way they acting like it, that's it.
Yeah,
They ain't talking about it until the season's over with. And so I mean, that can go he can go multiple ways. He can ball out, and next thing you know, now he want 300 guaranteed. He could ball out, take us to the Super Bowl, and be like, all right, I want 300 guaranteed, or I'm out. Or he can, God forbid, he can go out there and not play as well, or he can get hurt again. And they'd be like, oh, we'll give you 150 guaranteed for 5 years or whatever. So I don't know. So I mean, it just depends on how you play and how the team view him. Because I mean, a lot of teams, if the season not going the way they hope, and the quarterback they need a new quarterback. No CJ Stroud gonna be out there. Even though Ohio State quarterbacks never really pan out in the NFL. You got Bryce Young. It's gonna be. I hope. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing because that every time I say something, then it happens. So, but I don't want Bryce Young good, but he's just short. I don't want no short quarterback, bro.
you don't want them to come to the Falcons.
No, no,
That's
man.
who
He's
y'all gonna
just.
get.
I don't want Kyler Murray part two with
And
as my
y'all gonna get
quarterback.
Ant, dog. That's who y'all gonna get. First round draft pick, first pick of the draft, Anthony Richardson. Go ahead and say you'll take him. Go ahead and say him.
How you felt about Jalen Ramsey last night and getting blown, getting torched?
Hey, you showed the picture to the toast, man. Getting toasted, dog.
Yeah,
That
man. It's starting to look like somebody. I saw somebody tweet out it's about time for them to move him to safety.
thing. He played safety though, didn't he? A little bit.
Yeah, he played safety at first when he first got to
For
Florida
state.
State.
Oh,
So, I
dog.
mean, it ain't nothing new to him, but I don't know. It don't be seem like he be like getting burnt or nothing. He just be out of place for
Out of
whatever reason.
position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he be out of position a lot more than he used to be. So I don't know if these guys watching a lot more film and they know his moves or how that's working out, or he just
Now
happened to be out of place.
Is Jalen more of a physical back?
Yeah,
And
he definitely more of a press at the line type of DB and try to throw off the timing for the receiver and hope the quarterback throw the ball still and he get intercepted. But lately, the last part of last year and the game from the other night, he been looking terrible. I don't know what's going on with him. Somebody, like I said, somebody threw out there about time maybe to move him moving the safety. So
I saw Richard Sherman said, man, the DB position changing. It ain't no more press on all the time. This is more of a more of a you playing with vision now. You got to play with your eyes more now.
Yeah, and you can't be as physical and as touchy as you used to could be on as out there on the island or whatever. Just because these receivers are way more athletic and have way more speed, way more moves, and then the quarterbacks they can scramble around and Josh Allen sitting right there scrambling around and you think he about to run, and next thing you know you throwing it deep to the guy wide open down the field. So it's just like more athleticism with the quarterback and the receiver position.
Man, that Broncos defensive line dog was eating, bro. Them D tackles was eating all game just because they got Von Miller out there on the edge and Russo.
The Bills, bro.
Yeah.
You said the
Who else
Broncos.
said
You said the
Broncos?
Broncos. I was
Oh,
like,
my bad,
I'm
my
trying to figure out what
bad.
you talking about. Like, how the
Nah,
fuck you jump to the
My
Broncos?
bad. I'm thinking the
You
Broncos
good, dog? Because that's what he been forever.
Hey, because I was thinking about how the Broncos gonna do it on the Seahawks.
And you saw
Sunday.
The Commanders. I'm about to say the Redskins. The Commanders mad at Chase Young for re-aggravating his knee. And
At
Von
Von
Miller
Miller,
killed.
yeah, Kemp, yeah.
That's crazy.
When they say Commanders, they might as well just say Ron Rivera mad, pissed off, because that's who pissed off right now. I mean, you probably want him to go out there and get work, but yeah,
But they want. I think when it's off the team facility type thing, they get kind of mad about that. They feel like you out there being reckless. Then
true that.
So
they seen Von Miller haircut. They said, "Man, what the hell going on out there at Von Miller Kemp?" You saw the triangle on the back of his head.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. He got all his hair like bald up here, but then in the back, he got that patch in the back of his head when it's a triangle. Yeah,
it's probably his symbol for his marijuana strain.
It might be because somebody said, cause he a farmer. Somebody, I think shout out Tarif knockout. Tarif, I think Tarif said they go to Illuminati.
They got him.
Yeah, cause he be with Kanye and junk all the time.
Yeah. And then tomorrow night we got a crazy ass fight, man. Got Le'Veon Bell versus A.P. And then we get some picks and get out of here.
Hey man,
who you got winning the fight, bro?
Hey, I told you, Le'Veon said he tried to get back to the lead. AP said you better bring her to the ring, bro. Get these hands, dog.
You trying to say Le'Veon ain't focused?
I think Le'Veon kind of like, man, I was just playing, bro.
He ain't play that good though, so I don't think nobody else gonna too much give him a shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless he ready to be a backup quarterback.
Because he took that running back. Well, he took that year off, didn't he? That time.
Well, he took that. Yeah, he's trying to get paid. He sat out.
He sat out that year, and then I remember him posting like YouTube videos with his brother, like working out and stuff. Like he was still, practicing and stuff. But yeah, I think, Adrian Peterson gonna give him that work in that ring, man. He gonna.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson seemed like that guy that could just. that's like an all around athlete. Whatever you put him in, he gonna be amazing at. And whatever he just sitting there. Bouncing around the ring, boxing. Oh yeah, that's probably right up his alley.
AP, like that little, like your little cousin out there in the country. They call Man, who was like real. He was,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was strong.
He was just that dude. All whatever you need. Yeah. Shouts out to Johnny Amos. Whatever you needed, Johnny Amos was ready, bro. And then whatever you needed, man. Fullback, defensive end, linebacker. He was ready. Just ready. Just call his name, ready. That's exactly what AP is. Fucking Bobby Portis, man.
Yeah.
Just all around player. Whatever you need, that's there. But AP was a special guy, different guy. I think he pretty much done in the league. So I mean, like you said, Whatchcalla probably still trying to get in there, but I think he about done in the league as well. As far as getting those contracts that he won't, he might better get signed on with a team later on towards the end of the year. When a guy go down or something like that and need a good running back, I thought he would be good in like Baltimore or something.
Who?
Le'Veon.
Hey, real quick for my AP. I thought I'm so happy he ain't go to Sean Alexander. You remember Sean Alexander? How he just fell off and nobody remember.
Yeah, a lot of the running backs just fell off. They always had one great year. Like I can name off a bunch of them. Le'Veon Bell had one great year. Remember that dude Jamal Lewis?
Jamal Lewis, yup.
Who else had like one or two great years? Honestly, Chris Johnson had about two great years, and then they just kind of like this is. I mean, it's a running back. It's a running back career, running back how I go. AP was that. It's always that one exception that like those guys that still can stick around and have a super long career. Frank Gore, Adrian Peterson, Emmitt Smith. Uh,
I
what's
think
the
AP,
running back that played for Jacksonville too? He had a pretty long. Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor, yeah. I think AP too. He stayed in shape. It wasn't ever no like question about whether AP was gonna come into the season in shape.
Yeah, like he was one of those guys you kind of name as a workout warrior.
Yeah.
It
That's
is
why I
like you
said.
said, always
That's
stay
why I
in
said
shape,
like your
always
cousin.
ready.
Oh, I said like your little cousin, man, who grew up and he always just been strong. He just
Yeah,
been
just had that
man.
country strength ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. He just strong, man. He came out the womb doing push ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Let's get some of these picks in after last night. I picked the Rams to win, but we saw how that game went.
I told you about 10. I told
It was
you.
a
I
blowout.
told
It was about
you.
21, so you
I
was
know.
wrong.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna win, dog.
Oh man. But first up, the best game, the game of the week, Atlanta versus New Orleans. Who you got?
Hey man, I've been seeing Jameis talking about the hand bone connected to the knee bone,
Anybody listen to that crazy ass nigga? Who you got?
Bro,
That
I
crazy
got
ass nigga gonna have you picking the Chiefs. I mean the Saints.
hey bro, what Jameis be getting to talk about, dog?
I don't know. I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter the other day. Well, it might have been today. He
But
said
he was
something crazy.
making sense though. He was making sense. Though. But it's like the hips ain't nothing but the shoulders. The knees is the elbows. The ankles is the wrist. The feet are the hands. The body's symmetrical. The body's symmetrical. But I like y'all to win, dog. I want to see Mariota in a real game, full 4 quarters.
Yeah, I want to see him in the full 4 quarters too. Because I mean he played pretty well in the preseason. Really played pretty well in the preseason, so I'm set for the last game. But I definitely want to see them play
Oh,
a
you
full
said
game.
who played well?
Riddler.
Oh, I thought you said really. I'm about to say really.
Ridley is not playing. I might have said Ridley. I meant Riddler. I might have said that.
Really keeping an eye on that front door, man.
Yeah, he getting robbed out here.
That's crazy. But I want to see y'all there. Of course, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Pitts out there.
Yeah, we need Kyle Pitts to go off.
Yeah,
Kyle
doing what he
Pitts.
do.
We haven't seen Cordell Patterson throughout the preseason. We haven't seen Drake. Drake London only played 1 or 2 snaps. So we had guys we held out, and we played some bad teams in the preseason. We played the Jets. We played the Lions. And played the Jaguars. So we played 3 of the worst teams in the league. So there's a chance we can go out there and look terrible. So
What's the one thing you looking for this first game?
I just want to find an identity, a team identity, kind of know who we are and what we're gonna be throughout the season. Uh, Last year was weird. We never really like settled into who we were or what we were supposed to be. It was just like, and that's why I ain't like that coach because he ain't never really to me. I don't know. A lot of the other coaches I can kind of see what we were trying to do. I mean, I know he was trying to run the ball, but then he'll throw the ball a lot one game, and I was like, I never could figure out. I mean, that might have been a part of his tactical advantage, or he was trying to do. But to me, he just never settled in and kind of found what he wanted to do. And hopefully this year we can kind of find our identity, whether it's run first, which we don't really have like a dominant running back, which you probably gonna use Cordell Patterson again. But just having that guy, just having that the team identity kind of be identified often and early in what we're trying to do. But you're gonna see.
Is the same thing you looking for this first game? The same thing you was looking for the first game, Florida State.
Nah,
No.
nah. Honestly, I want to compete too. I just want to compete. I guess you could
You
say, yeah, then, because that's what I want to do with Florida State. No matter what, I just want to be able to compete and see what we can do. And that's all I can hope for. I want to win, though. Of course, I want to win.
I got you.
So I got us winning that game. We were supposed to be a quick pick, and I broke it down on one to get us. That's the Falcons, though. Got to talk about the Falcons. That's my team. But overall, I want to see them boys play. And we only got Deion Jones. I think we're gonna end up trading him eventually, trading him elsewhere. So
Yeah, I like y'all to beat. I like y'all to beat them, man. Like y'all to beat them. What other games we got here?
yeah, that'd be cool for upset and start the
I,
NFL season 1-0.
I mean, I kind of like how they. I like now. I'm looking at this lineup. I like this lineup. How they got the rivals. San Francisco, Chicago. That should be a good one. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Miami, New England. Division people. So
Let's just run down rapid fire and then we'll hop off
yeah,
because we starting to get long.
yeah. We got what? San Francisco, Chicago. Who you got?
Chicago,
Yeah, Chicago. I like Justin Fields to show out. Cincinnati,
yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Cincy,
Yeah. Miami, New England.
Miami.
You see, I'm gonna go Miami too. The next one,
Only say at home.
you said because Miami at home.
Yeah.
You think Tua gonna show out?
Uh,
Nah,
show out. Oh,
cause
Jarvis Brownlee got the game winning interception.
I seen that though.
Fucker. He ain't gonna do it next week though. Uh,
That game where? Where's that game at? In Louisville?
yeah.
Y'all can't let nobody. Y'all can't let nobody have no fun, dog. Y'all ain't even playing this week. Y'all want to release y'all jerseys, bro. I'm like, God, dog. Bro,
Them things gangsta ain't.
y'all ain't even playing this week, bro. Here y'all come on
Y'all
release.
like them helmets though, don't you?
Nah, dog.
You gonna lie?
I think it's mighty funny though. We none of our games we wearing any white helmets this year.
He's
You know
scared.
we had white helmets. Billy said we ain't wearing no white helmets. It's probably because we're getting the black ones next year. So he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do no white. We just
Black
gonna go
ones.
straight black. So we're going
Those
black
white folks
jerseys.
gonna go crazy when y'all get black
Yeah.
now.
Now see, I thought it was y'all. I thought about this the other day. I thought it was y'all they was gonna get crazy when we had a black quarterback. When we got when you see
Nah, y'all used
nah,
to the black quarterback, man.
and now they loving
Chris Lee and uh wasn't Gavin Dickey there at one point?
Yeah, shout out to Gavin Dickey. Yeah, he was. I think he was at the game. He was in the building last week for the game, man.
Chris Lee, Trayon Harris.
Come on, man. He could have set us back. Okay.
I
they
love bringing
was
up Trayon Harris, bro. That's like my favorite quarterback, man.
they was ready to do some things.
Oh
Trayon
man,
was out there. But then we got
Baltimore
Jackson.
versus
Baltimore versus Jets. So I'm going Baltimore.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
Jacksonville versus Washington.
I like the Jags, dog.
Commanders. I got Commanders.
I like the Jags to win that
Because they're at home, bro. Like it's not a lot of, especially that week one slate. It ain't a lot of away victories. Cleveland versus Carolina. Baker Mayfield playing his team he was drafted to.
Bro, man. Dog,
No,
I like
Deshaun
I like
Watson.
Deshaun Watson. Who they quarterback?
What's buddy that played for y'all and then transferred to NC State? Brissett.
Oh, Brissett. I like Cleveland.
I kind of like Cleveland too because I always wanted to know why Brissett never got a legit opportunity. I feel like if somebody built around him and gave him an opportunity to be a true starter, I feel like he could have led a team to win some games because he don't look the good versus playing on some other teams. Like I think he played for the Patriots and he played decent. So and then I think he played for the Dolphins at one point too. So I don't know. Nobody never really gave him a chance. He always been just like a career backup. So I'm going with I'm gonna go with Cleveland too. Indianapolis versus Houston. Matt Ryan's debut as a Colt.
I like Indy, man. But shout out to Damian Pierce.
I'm going Houston. I think Damian Pierce gonna carry them boys.
How many yards you think he gonna get?
1+.
Now, do you think 1+ every year? How many do you think he can hit
Nah,
1+?
I don't know though because the Colts got a good defense,
Yeah,
but I think he's still gonna take the league by storm a little bit. So I'm going Houston real close, real close. Philadelphia versus Detroit.
they said that game sold out, dog.
Philly versus Detroit.
Yeah, they said talking about standing room only in that big dog.
Nah,
But I like Philly, dog. Jalen Hurts got to do something, bro.
yeah, I like Philly too. Giants versus Tennessee. Giants versus the Giant and Derrick Henry. That's a big ass running back.
Yeah, I like Derrick Henry and the Titans, man.
Yeah. Green Bay versus Minnesota.
I like Green Bay.
I'm going with Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook. Is he playing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Kansas City versus Arizona. That should have been 8 o'clock game.
What's that? 425.
Yeah.
I like Kansas City, man. Kansas City. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I like
been on the
Kansas City
head. Yeah.
because whatchamacallit, I think whatchamacallit is still suspended for like the first 11 games or something like that.
Who that?
DeAndre Hopkins. If DeAndre Hopkins was playing, I'd probably go
For
Arizona.
them PEDs.
Yeah.
Dang, I forgot about that.
So I think Kansas City gonna get that dub. Las Vegas versus the Chargers.
Chargers. I like that boy Herbert, man, to compete for something. Josh Allen got to win one for Herbert,
I
dude.
don't know, man. Something telling me to pick Vegas.
Oh shit, bro! I forgot they got the
Devontae
Adams.
Yeah, something telling me to pick Vegas on that one. But I don't know. Chargers got that great secondary. Derwin James just got paid.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with the Chargers, man. I'm going with Chargers on that one.
All right. Then Tampa Bay versus Dallas close out Sunday.
I like Tampa Bay, man. If Dallas win this, you know they talking about they gonna win
the Super Bowl. Tom Brady got to hit that wall eventually. He should have retired. I'm going with Dallas. I'm going with Dallas big. And
what in the world is going on?
And I hate Dallas.
He went for Florida. He told Florida and Dallas.
I hate Dallas, bro. Got to change it up though. Denver versus Seattle. Russell Westbrook.
I'm going
to Denver, Seattle man. As a away quarterback. I'm going with Denver too.
Dog.
But damn, Seattle, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we coming up on an hour and 20. I like this because I can see the time. Kind of like this.
Yeah.
Even the camera a little bit different. I don't have to sit like at a certain thing. I still can, I can move around in my little thing right there. So I kind of like StreamYard, man. If y'all watched it live, I don't know who watched it live or if anybody did, but I appreciate the listens. Anything you want to close out with, bro?
Nah, man. Just make sure you subscribing, dog, because we could pop up on you anytime, bro. We could pop up on you anytime with this.
That's a W for them Wildcats.
Man, you know what's gonna happen, dog. We're gonna whoop them boys. Man, I'm gonna go crazy. We whoop them boys bad, dog. Yeah. What we gonna end this, man? T had sent me that. I don't know what I'm gonna end it off with, dog. Because I might play that in the beginning. That be hard.
I just let my music play, man.
I ran after I listened to that one song. I listened to probably half that album.
That's a long album.
Yeah.
The Rolling Papers 2.
Yeah, that bit hard though, man. He got some good songs on there.
Yeah, I vibed out to it when it first came out. But y'all, appreciate y'all for listening. Keep growing with the Aftamath, checking us out. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Aftamath. I'm just reading the ticker. Like, subscribe, and share, and comment on the pod, man. Help us grow and keep us in your thoughts and prayers. Amen.
Always. Yeah, appreciate y'all.